Are you still teaching AI to be your second brain, or is it there kind of thing?
Yeah. So the short answer is it's really easy to do when you know what you need to give it. The long answer is the AI models are getting better and better. Like every probably 3 to 6 months, there's a massive jump in their capabilities. So if you think about when ChatGPT first come out, it didn't remember anything, and you had to give it a lot of context, act as my, content strategist, and write me a 30-day plan on these 3 pillars of content. Right, that's what you used to have to do, and then you'd have to feed it all of your content. Whereas now, where we are, it remembers. You don't have to give it as much context, so you don't have to say you're an expert. You can do, and I want to explain why you would do that, but generally in a general chat, you don't have to. It's really smart now, and we'll work out what you need. Now, in terms of using it as an operating system, it's really important to know that your large language model, so just say ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini or Copilot, whatever you use, it is a general chat box. And then it goes that next level and has what they call agents or what are they called on ChatGPT? Projects or GPTs is that next level. And they are generative pre-trained transformers, which are chat, but you add context and you have instructions. And that context are files. So you're just adding a whole lot of files about your business or whatever you want that role to be. So here's an example of a AI assistant that I get all of my clients to build as one of their first things that they build, and that is a thought leader AI assistant, so project or GPT. And what I say to them is go away and create a folder on your computer that says AI Second Brain, and put all of your documents in there that you think that would be really good for an intern, a CEO, a director, a manager, somebody wanting to buy your business, somebody wanting to come and work for your business, anything that relates to you and your business, put that in that second brain. Then go off and get some synthetic data, which is the data that AI brings back. And that synthetic data is going off and doing some deep research that says, here's my business name, here's our LinkedIn profiles, here's our website. Go away, find as much information about our business as possible, what we offer, products, services, reviews, what clients say, testimonials, all of that, and then bring back a branding document. And it will come back and bring back a branding document.
Does this tend to highlight? Because I'm sure anyone listening and watching this, I'd be thinking, oh, my website doesn't do my, because a lot of people, their website's out of date.
Yeah.
The things that are online aren't up to date. So is that a way that it highlights all of that, where you think then, right, I need to be inputting more about me kind of thing that's not there.
Yeah.
And
but
then
that's
go
where,
back and review what you've got.
But that's where you use the AI, right? So this is an AI first mindset. You say, oh, my website's out of date. How can I use AI to help me update that quicker, faster, more creative? Rather than going, oh, it's out of date, I've got to go and change the copy. You don't have to go and do anything. You have to work with your AI to help you do it. So you get the information, and then that's when you add your domain expertise, right? So the AI deep research has come back with all the information that it's gone and found about your business. And then you get it to ask you questions. What do you now think about your delivery of your product and service? Or how has your business changed in the last 6 months? And then you as the expert then tells the AI, this is how it's changed in the last 6 months. And then you say, oh, great. What type of suggestions would you give me for updating the website homepage copy?
And then from there, how people say that that you can detect whether it's all AI generated, and it's supposed to be a negative against what Google likes and everything like that. Is that true? Or can you now pretty much use AI to produce copy for your website and everything like that?
Yeah.
Or do you have to change it so that it's, when someone says, oh, you can tell when it's AI and when it isn't? Is that, I'm asking you lots of questions here.
Yeah.
Is that when it's that it hasn't been properly programmed and it's
Yeah, exactly. So my thoughts are AI content is expected. So I don't think that's an issue. But I think you would probably agree, you don't want to read boring AI stuff all the time. You do want to hear what the real human has to say about something. So that is where it's important to, like I said before, you're creating an AI assistant. I think it's the first one to start with is your thought leader. You've given it all the information about you and your website and your business and everything. And then the next thing is to add custom instructions, right? And that's custom instructions are, you're my thought leader that is able to take my thoughts and repurpose my content in my with more authenticity, right? Yeah. And then you ask the AI to pick out things that you say that are unique to you. And that is the difference between the content. So then when you start to write with your thought leader project, so instead of going to a general chat, you go up to your projects and you go thought leader, and then you open a chat in the thought leader. It has the second brain and it has instructions to write like you and ask questions that are going to provoke you to give stories and, think about your domain expertise. And then the answers you're going to get in that chat are going to be 10 times better than the generic chat that you used.